Seriously, though? Seriously, though? Seriously? Seriously, though, Death Battle? Seriously, though, you're bringing back Wonder Woman again? For a third time? First you brought back Christopher, you brought back Leonardo from TMNT to fight Jason, the Red Ranger from Power Rangers, and now you're going to bring back Wonder Woman for a third time. I wonder how this is gonna work. Hey guys, Joseph and Shiba here. Now today we're going to be doing our prediction. Okay, She-Ra versus Wonder Woman. Now you see, I didn't care about this, and sorry if I'm late to the party. I was busy this week, and I was busy with this week, and guess what, guys? Something is, I'm almost done with school. Yay! I'm so busy with school because I only have like 2.5 weeks left, and after that, I'm done, and I can finally have more time to produce more content. Finally. And I don't have anything busy this week. I hope I don't have anything busy this week, because if I have something busy this week, then I'm gonna faint. I'm literally going to faint. Seriously, though. Now, okay, let's get on to this. Okay, She-Ra versus Wonder Woman. Now, you see, this is like the third time they bring her back. First, they had her fight Rogue from Marvel. Then, the second time, they had her fight Thor. Although I disagree with the Rogue versus Wonder Woman. Although I know it's gonna trigger some people, but I kinda actually agree with, the one thing I didn't like was that they downplayed Thor's strength in Thor vs. Wonder Woman. And the thing is, I actually would say go look at Dyphanoid's thoughts. I recommend you watch Dyphanoid's thoughts. His thoughts are actually kind of the same like mine. My thoughts are kind of like Dyphanoid's thoughts, but apparently, even though he's not on YouTube anymore. About Thor vs. Wonder Woman. Well, now for Wonder Woman, I have experienced her like different media. Yes, in my opinion, yes, she is a great character. It depends on like how she's written, and she's gonna be inspiring to women, and it always depends on how she's written. Now She-Ra, well, I haven't watched like the He-Man. I have not watched like He-Man. I don't know if my uncle did, but I haven't watched He-Man, and if I remember correctly, I kind of... and the thing is, I haven't seen, like, the Netflix reboot, and I just realized, found out that the She-Ra show has, like, a Netflix reboot, and the thing is, I would love to go watch... I would probably go watch that reboot. Maybe if I can give it a chance. But first, I gotta... But first, I gotta get past Danny Phantom. First, I gotta finish watching Danny Phantom. And after I'm done watching Danny Phantom, I'll go watch... maybe I can go watch the She-Ra show. Or I can go back to watching RWBY. So, without that out of the way, let's get on to the prediction, okay? Okay then, guys, let's get... Alright. So, let's get on to my prediction, who I think is going to win. Okay then, if I can get, like, the drum roll coming in, and it should be coming in right about now. Okay, so, who I think is going to win this battle is, drumroll please, She-Ra. Okay, now She-Ra is going to win. Okay then, you see, It was actually very hard for me to kind of decide who was going to win because of these two. So, okay, I'll explain my problem with this in later when once I explain why. First, let's get my reasons to why I think She-Ra would win. Let's start off with this. Now, yes. Now look, again, these two probably could be in like, well. It was hard for me to decide who would win between the two because it's very, very hard to, like, decide who would win. But, apparently, there are two reasons to why I think She-Ra would win. Now I'll explain why. First off is this. Here's my two reasons. One, the Sword of Protection. Now, the Sword of Protection lands on... The thing is, here's what will happen. It will kind of exploit her weakness. So, apparently... Once she lands a cut on Diana, or a slash on Diana, it's going to expose her weakness to... Okay, if I remember... Okay, what was Wonder Woman's weakness again? If I can remember correctly. If I remember correctly, Wonder Woman kind of had... I forgot. It's not the handcuff, that dumb weakness she had, like the handcuffs. But piercing weapons could hurt her. Could hurt Wonder Woman. So, I think then, maybe she could do it. And, okay, and two, she could scale, and we go by the comic book She-Ra, she could scale the He-Man who destroyed an orb that contained the entire universe, that's like, universal. That kind of, she would basically be around, like, if we're just using the comic books. I don't know, if you're using, like, the original She-Ra, or the reboot She-Ra, or, the thing is that, basically, that if they're gonna go with the comic books, then yeah, She-Ra actually wins. Because she scales that feat He-Man did in the comic where he destroyed an orb that contained the entire universe. And yes, before you bring up the Superman feat, no, those are hugely outliers, because basically Superman didn't lift up the, the Book of Infinite Pages. That's what they're going to be like, oh, she skills Superman, he lifted the Book of Infinite Pages. But if you read the next page, the Superman Shazam actually did not lift the Book of Infinite Pages. It was Ultraman who lifted up the book. Or if you read the comic, the Spectre was lifted by Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, not Superman. And the thing is, I'm gonna hate that they're going to scale Wonder Woman to Superman, and they're gonna be like, oh, she's infinite because Superman's infinite. You see, this is what happens when you scale your character to infinite, or so much that your other character, you messed up your scaling for them. And the main problem is, here's my main complaint, that they're going to composite She-Ra and Wonder Woman. So, like, okay, but I don't know if those versions contradict each other. This is the main problem. Death Battle can get very confusing with their composites. For example, what was the main source version they were going to use in Obi-Wan versus Kakashi? Or Leo versus Jason? Okay, now, hold up, I'm still trying to find what I was talking about. Like, the composites. For example, like how I'm bringing up the composite for both Leo and Obi-Wan, and that's what I feel like they're going to do to She-Ra. Seriously though, if they're going to try to go for a primary version of, like, She-Ra, then the thing is, it's going to get me frustrated because Death Battle uses their composites. Remember I was talking about how Leo versus Jason and Obi-Wan versus Kakashi? For example, what was the main version they were using for Obi-Wan? Was it like the movies? No, wait a minute. They used that feat from the novel. And, okay, actually, I'll consider the novel canon. They used Legends, and Legends does expand the universe, and they also used, a feat from a book, and from Jedi, and I actually do like the book. Though, there is something around that. But they used a feat that was non-canon in the ULTU, but now it's no longer canon due to Disney buying the rights, and the extended universe is no longer canon, and the fact is... The fact is that they use many feats for Obi-Wan from different canons, and some of them kind of contradict the main canon. Now for Leonardo versus Jason, actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna give Leo versus Jason a pass because, well, Ben Singer, aka the voice of Wiz, admitted this in the podcast that basically he didn't know how to use Leo, and although it would be way much better if you go with like one version of Leonardo instead of combining everything into one. But the thing is, no, that's it. Okay, so sorry if I rambled a little. That was kind of my little rage of how they're going to composite She-Ra, just like how maybe they'll do like what they did with Obi-Wan and Leonardo, and yeah, I got nothing to say. So who I think wins? Well, at the end of the day, She-Ra, who I think wins? I think She-Ra wins. If you use the comic books for She-Ra, then She-Ra wins. But then if you don't know comics, then she's not going to stand a chance against Wonder Woman. Against Diana. And that's all I have to say. Sorry about this. I didn't know how long this was going to be. So, that's what I'm going to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others. This is Joe Shiva. I'll see you guys next time later. And also, quick question, you guys, do you guys recommend watching the She-Ra reboot? Just kidding, just wondering, because I don't have that much shows to watch left.